This is the G-Man.
Jennifer B. Smith.
And I am the SHAKEMAN. And you can check out the SHAKEMAN show every Wednesday night here, WNYX Radio. We are your home source of all your 70s and 80s rock and roll that we all grew up with, along with cool segments, funny bits, and much, much more. So check us out every Wednesday night, 6 to 10:15 p.m. right here on WNYXradio.com.
You're listening to WNYX Radio. Your home for music, news, sports, and talk. Now available on the TuneIn app and your Alexa device. You're listening to the SHAKEMAN Show on WNYX Radio.
Stay tuned for the SHAKEMAN Show, coming right up after these messages.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going? I'm having a stroke. Are you going to shake my hand? I'm having a stroke. Wow, you're not even moving your arm. I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't? Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
Hump day, yeah!
When happy days seem very far, you're greater than you think you are. Yeah! You're something else, shaky.
I'm a random windstorm.
Shaky.
Shaky.
Shaky. shaky.
This show contains adult material. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the producers, DJs, and/or guests, and do not reflect the views or opinions of WNYX Radio. You're listening to The SHAKEMAN Show.
Hello, this is the Voice of America. I'm George Thomas. Today we're talking about the SHAKEMAN Show. This all started 2 months ago when I received some very upsetting emails from concerned parents. So, being the diligent reporter that I am, I had to research this show to find out just how much it was bringing down our children and young adults' moral standards. I only had to listen to one show to determine how vile these people are. Time every Wednesday. We cannot let this continue. I repeat, we cannot let this continue. The host, SHAKEMAN, is the epitome of a shock jock. There's no subject that is untouchable. This man constantly berates his entertainment reporter because of his sexual orientation. His co-hosts G-Man and Natasha only add fuel to the brimstone and sulfur that spew from his mouth. This show is a prime example of how low the moral standards of America have fallen. The longer we let this go and the deeper into darkness, we will fall as a people. The SHAKEMAN Show is one more reason this great country of ours is in the proverbial gutter. We must find a way to rise up away from this type of programming. We must band together and stop this dribble that some consider worthy radio.
Spank you, Greenwall! Spank you very much.
Always talked about the positive aspects of the music industry, but of course the highlight has been on the excesses that have been allowed to develop as we have tried to focus our concern on those excesses.
Oh, blow me.
Since I seem to be the only person addressing this committee today who has been a direct target of accusations from the presumably responsible PMRC, I would like to use this occasion to speak on a more personal note and show just how unfair the whole concept of lyrical interpretation and judgment can be, and how many times this can amount to little more than character assassination. Woohoo!
This. Hey, what's up?
Wow, that's the end of the intro?
Yeah.
Shush.
We're a long intro.
Just shush.
We just figured out it's 9 minutes long. So we're going to let you guys know, all you avid listeners that listen to us every week, start listening to us around 5 of, if you like the intro. If you don't like the intro, then wait till about 6:05 and we'll be on. Yeah. So I'm going to start doing the intro starting at 5:55.
As per the...
Hey, I got some compliments on the intro. They like the intro.
I like the intro.
They think it's really cool. All right? So don't give me any shit over there, big guy.
I'll give you whatever I want.
Ooh.
Everybody this weekend must make sure they are celebrating World Sword Swallowers Day.
Nice!
Except in Maryland.
There is no... Yeah.
Yes, except in Maryland.
Yeah. Nothing like sword. Follow,
Swallowing.
Look, see? Got me all tongue-tied. Got me all tongue-tied and shit. So sword swallowing weekend.
Swallowing.
Yes, sword.
Sword.
Because it's a double woo.
Because of the double woo.
There's a double woo.
Double woo. Wasquee Wabbit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. So, okay. I kind of like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You suck! You suck!
It's official. You suck.
I like that one. That's good. That's good.
Damn, this good shit!
What else we got,
That
Jen?
is pretty much for holiday-wise. It's
Really?
pretty
Well,
sucky.
how can you top that?
I know. It's really, World Sword Swallow.
Yeah, that's
Day.
kind of weird, man.
Yeah.
So how was everybody's weekends? What'd you do?
Didn't do anything.
What? Nothing?
I saw G-Man.
I saw Shaky.
Good for you both.
Bloody
Since you guys, since you ain't got nothing to talk about.
Oh,
me
I
and
do.
G-Man, me and
I-
G-Man will.
Yeah.
The hell with you,
Yeah.
Jen. G-Man, you could start. Go ahead.
Okay.
What'd you do besides the ripstock?
Well,
Which I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely. I was out there the whole day.
Were you really?
The whole
Oh, that's right. You said
day,
that. Yeah.
I didn't leave till after the last band went off.
Oh shit! You
The
were there
whole-
even after us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a great show, man. I
Yeah, that
gotta
was-
say, people that came out were just the crowd was insane when Old School was on.
Oh man, that the place was packed all day.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I need to go outside. I had to go outside a couple times. It was
I
like-
just got to throw in my 2 cents on it. They got to have that out like summer, have it outdoors.
it was
A lot of
good day
people were
for it,
uncomfortable. It was so crowded you couldn't move.
but you know what? They had a good day for the people being out. It was a little crowded outside too. Or the whole crowd out there,
Yeah.
and they had the speaker outside too, so you could still hear.
Yeah, you can hear I did hear that. Yeah, when I
Yeah.
was outside, they had the speaker where you can hear the bands.
I went out and had a roast beef sandwich. And did you have anything to eat there?
I had my ribs
Oh,
after
you had your
the
ribs?
show. Yes.
Oh, you should have had some roast beef.
I
man. That
had
was
hot
awesome.
honey ribs.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So it was like a hot honey sauce on them. And believe me, they were hot.
Spicy hot?
Yes.
Really?
Really? Okay.
My tongue burned.
Ooh.
Yeah. My tongue was burning.
Tongue was
I
tingly.
had the roast beef, and I'll tell you what, man.
How was it?
Roast beast.
That was good. And
The
it was-
roast beef. My tongue was burning from them ribs, man.
I'm surprised I didn't end up the. I'm surprised I didn't end up with the meat sweats.
Were they good? Was it good?
Oh,
have
God,
you ever
yeah.
had Nick's roast beef?
What meat sweats?
Me sweats.
Have you ever had Nick's roast beef?
Yeah.
Who was better?
Got it.
Pretty close.
Yeah, it's right
Can
there.
I knock on wood? Tom and Jerry's is better.
Really?
Yeah, Tom and Jerry's roast
I've
beef
been
is
down there
phenomenal.
in years.
My son brought out some cases of pickles in the cannery.
Pickles. Pickles.
Well, at least I got to see Jen. I got to see both part of my crew on
to
the
see
weekend. I
parts
got
of
to see
Jen?
Jen first.
Oh.
Yeah.
I seen Jen on Saturday
Yep.
up at Dower Bill's Time Spiral Tattoo Shop.
Yep.
She was getting a tattoo done on her forearm, which looks really well. I think she should take a picture and put it up. I think somebody approves.
Done.
So I got to hang out with Jen and Dower Bill.
Yeah.
And then Bethy and Rod came up later on.
Nice.
They were hanging out with Jen afterwards.
Awesome.
Yes, and did a phenomenal job as always on Jen's tattoo. And it was cool.
I saw
This
that.
tattoo was not anything I had planned.
Really?
It's something he wasn't happy with the one he drew me.
Yeah.
So he said,
Well, you wanted to do some kind of a tree thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember she was saying
He
that.
wasn't very happy with it.
Because he probably
So-
didn't feel like he was going to be so creative on that one.
So he said, I don't want to, but here's
Yeah.
an option.
Mm-hmm.
And this chick who came in and got a tattoo called him like 4 times during the day. How about this one? Can you do that? So he drew it up. How about this? Can you do that? So he drew that up. So 4 different designs later.
Yeah.
This was one of them.
That's a cool design.
Yeah, that's badass.
And she comes in and changes her
G-Man,
mind
take a picture, put
completely.
it up. Let the people see.
All right, let's see if I can get it up.
Changes her mind completely.
No, I think he did a great job on it, man.
But he was really anxious to do it.
Actually, it's on his page, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on his page.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just repost it from his page. That's all. But, yeah, very cool. And, it was funny because then we got into health talk.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm not like one of them like religious, You know how like the religious people try to beat into your head to, you know, I'm not that kind of person. You know what? You make your own choices. You know, just because I'm Catholic and I try to stay healthy doesn't mean you're going to choose that for your life. I'm not going to pound it in your head. It's just if I give some advice to you when it comes to health, it's only because I care. You know, and I get all these emails from scientists who actually do these tests on everything.
I thought they were asking for your advice.
Who?
The scientists.
Oh, no. The scientists send me emails, and I get to...
Excuse me, Professor Shaky, can you... what happens with the...
Yes, if you put together the molecules, take this molecule and, you know, put it into the separate...
take the between molecules.
Yeah, the minerals inside this molecule.
What are these guys doing here?
Hey, Natasha, what's up?
Jesus Christ, they walked into geeks.
So we got into health talk, and
cool.
So I'm talking to Bill, and Bill's like, you know, I just told Bill, I was like, yeah, I finally got back into... They finally opened a Planet Fitness up in Quakertown, so now I'm like... Because the other one was on my way home from work, you know, so I don't feel like going over 2 townships to go to Planet Fitness anymore, so I closed my membership out there. And then they finally opened one in Quakertown.
There you go.
Yeah, I could get in the car and be there in 5 minutes.
Was that the one right there at 63 and 309? Is that where it's at?
It's actually where the Target is on 309. You know where the West End pub is?
Yeah.
Right before the West End pub.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said, okay. So I went and I signed up. It was supposed to be 25 cents, by the way. It was $2.55 actually.
Bastards.
Yeah, they added on a 5.
And wait, how did we end up that you really didn't pay for that at that moment? Because I give you what?
Oh, yeah. Jen paid for that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Jen paid for my membership into Planet Fitness.
Nice.
So that was from my tips that I get.
She gave you a tip?
She gave me a tip, and I didn't return the favor. That's, you know.
Yeah, it's the way he is.
So anyway, Jen paid for my Planet Fitness membership, $2.55.
Swing.
That was supposed to be 25 cents down.
I was gonna say, so what? You gave them the $2, and how did you get? I don't want to know where the 25 cents came. I don't want to know how you.
So it's funny because Bill's in there, Darlene's in there, and Bill's like, "Dude, when you go to Planet Fitness?" So I go 3 days a week, and I was like, "Dude, I'm going to sign up. I'll go with you." I'm
Literally
like,
every other word in that conversation was "dude."
Dude,
yeah,
bro.
And he's
dude.
like, I said, "Well, dude, I'm not getting up early in the morning to go." I know you have to be.
What time you get?
He opens up the studio at 11 o'clock to the tattoo shop, and I'm like, but he said, "Well, I'm off Mondays, man, so I can go with you whatever time you decide to go." I usually go like lunchtime or whatever. So I'm like, "All right, that's cool. Let's do it." Then we start getting into talking about, and Darlene's like, "You ain't gonna do shit." He ain't gonna do shit. And that's when we got into talking.
Man.
So I told him, I said, "Oh yeah, I stopped by the one day you weren't here," and and he's like, "Yeah, sometimes I head down to the McDonald's a couple blocks down." I'm like, "Oh, that's where you go when you're okay." I said, "Well, if we're gonna do this Planet Fitness thing together, you got to get rid of the McDonald's shit. You know that, right?"
Ugh.
What? Yeah, dude. What's the purpose of you eating McDonald's garbage
But I
if you're
love
going to go to the
McDonald's.
gym? And then somebody said, "Oh, well, you can work it off." No, it doesn't work that way. You don't eat that garbage and then think you're going to work it off. You know what I mean? You got to completely sacrifice. You got to eat healthy if you're going to go to a gym. If you're going to go to a gym, you got to eat healthy, or you're just defeating the purpose. You can work out for 3 hours straight. If you go home and eat shit, you go stop at McDonald's, it ain't going to mean nothing.
Why would somebody eat shit? That's gross.
Oh, that's what. Try some McDonald's. I love McDonald's when I was a kid, but I would not touch a single thing at McDonald's anymore.
God, no.
After what I read of almost everything that's in McDonald's is not real. It's not even real meat. It's not real. Who the hell knows what the hell's going on in that place? But anyway, so that's what me and Bill were like going back and forth. So I said, never mind.
Forget about it.
So anyway, Saturday night, I head out to go out and show some support for Kevin Becker, the guitarist of Hangman's Cry, who he's like one of my best friends in the world. I love the guy. And I said he had a reunion with Angry Vic, who was a really big cover band back in wow, back in the day for quite a long time. I was on a few bills with them back in the day. Hangman's Cry played with them a few times, and that's where I met Kevin through. I actually walked in on an Angry Vic show, and Kevin was playing Bark at the Moon solo.
Nice.
I'm like, wow, who the fuck's this dude? First of all, he's like 9 feet tall, and wow, is he nailing that friggin' solo? So I went up to him that night and said, dude, wow, that was very impressive. You're a kick-ass guitarist. And then I think it was like about a month later, Hangman's opened for Angry Vic or something, or was on the same bill with Angry Vic, and he saw me sing for the first time, and then we talked after that night, and he's like, dude, you're fucking great frontman. Great, and I was like, oh, thanks, dude, and all that. That's how we got into. And he's like, dude, I would love to share a stage with you sometime. I was like, yeah, same here, dude. And that's how, the next chapter is, me and him got together in Hangman's Cry. So, really, really good stuff. So I went out to support Angry Vic on Saturday night, and it was fun. I went out for 2 sets and got to see a lot of faces that I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of the crowd that was there for Hangman's at the Crocodile Rock show when Wasp.
Oh, wow.
Wasp got thrown out, and Hangman's became the headliner. So I've seen a lot of the fans from there. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen you guys since then, I think. I think that's the last time I actually saw them. But, it was a great time. It was good to see them guys, good to see Angry Vic. And I think they're going to try to start to do that one time a year, which is really cool. So I was happy to be off, to be able to go see them. Because I very rarely do I have a weekend night off.
Yeah.
So it was great that it worked out.
Instead of Saturday, though, you guys were somewhere else on Sunday.
Sunday at the Rib House for Ribstock. And it was insane. It was absolutely insane. And I appreciate everybody who came out and actually put up with them crowds.
I've never seen that many people in that place.
Yeah, it was great. And I just wanted to say, thank you to everybody who came out and supported us, and great crowd. It was a great crowd. I was so pumped up, and it was just a great time. And it's very unusual for old school to play for a short period of time. But I'll tell you, that 45 minutes was so full of energy.
Oh yeah,
I felt like I played a 3-set night when I got home that night.
My God, yeah.
I was sore, and I was jumping all over the place. And
was it Nico and Felicia's little girl? Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea.
She was adorable, man.
Chelsea waited all day.
Rocking.
She waited all day.
She was singing
for her song.
I want to rock.
Yeah, and she was up front and got to sing "Rock" with me. And it was freaking, the video is up on my page if you guys haven't seen it. Go on my Facebook page, and Nico has it on his page too if you're friends with Nico. You got to check it out. She was singing a lot. It just made my night. It was awesome. And it was just a great night. Ribstock was great, and I appreciate everybody who came out to it, and and it was for a good cause.
Oh, absolutely.
So it was just really cool. It'd be great if they can have it in summertime and do it outside.
I went with
It'd be such a better time.
I went with my friend Steph.
Yeah.
And she was asking me, she said she was going to be buying one of the seats.
Mhm.
Because, you could buy a seat at the bar for, I think it was like $50, and it goes to charity. She's like, what side do you think I should choose? I was like, near the bathrooms. Because otherwise, you got to fight to get all the way to the other side to get to the bathroom, or walk around outside and around the building. I'm like, park near the bathrooms. So
Yeah.
She got that spot. She was glad she did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people had to wind up parking at the Sept, which it's not super far away.
Nah, it's
like
just
across
down
the street from the Rib
bit.
House is the pizza joint.
Yeah.
And behind the pizza joint is the SEPTA parking lot, so you don't have to
I
walk
parked
that
on the
far.
street right beside the pizza joint.
Yeah.
So I didn't even use the SEPTA a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Nah.
It wasn't that bad. But it was a great time, and I appreciate all you guys coming out to support us and support not just us, to support
All
the,
those bands.
support
8 bands,
to
dude.
support Ribstock, period.
Yeah.
And it was just a great event, and look forward to hopefully being part of it next year. And what was cool about it, what was special about it for us, was we started our career there, old school. When I joined, Stumpy Jones at the time, I came in and did a gig with them at the Rib House. That was my very first time I ever got to play on stage with Paul.
Yeah.
And and that it started there for us. So to be part of Ribstock 10. The 10th anniversary of Ribstock was very special for us. So it was cool. It was a good time. And all you guys who couldn't make it to the Ribstock, well, hey, you got another chance to see us in 2 weeks we will be at the Rib House all by ourselves.
Really?
Yep. So come on out to that. Keep an eye and check out all the schedule on oldschoolrocksphilly.com, which Mr. Moviephone Guy will tell you all about when we check in with him in a little while.
After our first music break.
Exactly. See how that works?
I was kind of smart that way.
I know. Classic album coming up very shortly. It's more of a, well, hey, you know what? He's even respected by the guys, but it's more of a girly kind of classic album of the week.
Oh.
I didn't post it on our page this week, so people are like, hey, you usually post the classic album up on the page first so we know what classic album's going to be tonight.
Oh, I forgot.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to do it.
Bonehead. But we do have a new segment tonight, though.
Is there a new segment?
Yes, there is.
I thought we had a little meeting that no more segments because they never come out in time.
This is special.
Is it special?
It's going to be 8 o'clock.
Oh.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Ain't that great debate at 8? Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, conflict. Ooh. Guess what?
Don't look at me.
Guess what? We already said screw the segments.
Oh, okay. Well,
so we can do great debate at 8 any time in the 8 o'clock hour.
That's right.
If we have a question, because usually we don't. So what the hell does it matter?
It's not going to take up the entire hour, right? So basically, it's
so we got something special.
Yeah. So to say special what it is, it's going to be called the Florida Report.
Ah.
With our Floridian reporter Mouse.
That's right. We have a reporter.
That's right.
Calling in from the actual state of Florida.
Yep.
So you thought you were getting the source firsthand with G-Man?
Nope.
You're going to get it even more.
I got people.
Yeah. So tune in for that 8 o'clock tonight with Mouse.
My buddy
Mouse.
Mouse.
It's going to be cool. So make sure you're tuned in.
Woohoo!
Excellent. Jen, we got some birthdays. Didn't we have some birthdays?
Yes, we do.
Happy birthday!
Now, is it actors or is it
musicians?
Or
musicians?
Actors who try to be musicians.
Yeah, because we don't really do anything with the actors anymore.
A questionable human being.
We're douchebags. Huh?
And one of them is a questionable human being.
I'm
not sure if they're
that's
human.
not until the end of May. Oh, you mean...
You're not even a question, so shut up.
I'm not even human. I'm an alien. There's a difference.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't let Ice hear you say that.
Not that kind of alien. I don't know where that was coming from.
Coming from me. What you got, Jen?
Let's see. We have Dennis DeYoung.
Yeah.
From Styx on the 18th.
Ex-lead singer of Styx. Let's get that correct.
And I'm going to give respect to all these old people. We're not going to say their ages. So, and then we have Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath.
Tony Iommi. Wow.
On the 19th. Today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also today we have Smokey Robinson.
Hey! Speaking of Smokey, we got a special treat going on later on the show tonight, too.
Yes, we do, in honor of Mr. Robinson.
In honor of Smokey.
Yeah.
John Brandt from Cheap Trick.
Who's he?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
What does he do?
All I saw was Cheap Trick. So, yeah. Anyway. And going back in time a little bit, the questionable one, I'm not sure if they're actually human, so I don't know if they can celebrate a birthday.
Yeah.
Would be on the 18th, and that is... Yoko Ono.
Oh, Yucko the Clown.
Yucko.
Yucko.
Is it really her birthday?
Yes.
When is it? The 18th?
The 18th.
The 18th. Wow. We love Yoko, don't we?
And what I'm actually going to do
Yucko.
is really find out how old
Yucko
this
the
wench
Clown.
We should tell her age, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How old are you, Yoko?
87.
Wait a minute, she's telling us. See if we can get an 87 out of there somewhere. You hearing anything, G-Man?
I took my headphones off, actually.
Oh. I think this is what John Lennon had to listen to in the bedroom.
We paid the guy.
Oh, Lord have
87 years old?
Yes, 87.
Yucko is 87.
Yucko,
yeah.
Yucko's is different.
Wow. 87, and her husband, who had all the talent and
Died at 40.
Yeah. It's just not fair sometimes. You know?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My ears were starting to bleed without my headphones on.
Yeah. I'm sorry for getting everybody upset with.
I lost all of our listeners now.
And that was called an art form of what she was doing there.
Yeah, because she was in an art gallery.
She was in an art gallery, and they
performance art.
Yeah, she called that but actually it was her moans from the bedroom.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Kiss for a second there.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So grossed out now.
I'm sorry.
All right. You're the only woman who ever loved me.
Is she the last birthday?
She is.
Okay.
Oh, she finished it with
Yeah, we had to finish it with her.
Because I wasn't sure if she actually had birthdays. It's
Yeah.
I don't know what that thing is.
Oh.
She's an abomination. That's what it is.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man. Did you know there was a he's a guitar player and an actor. He is the actor.
No way.
It's also we don't talk about the Hollywood people too much anymore because they're all a bunch of fucking lunatics. But Jeff Daniels is also celebrating a birthday.
Oh yeah, he's like he's supposed to be pretty good.
I didn't know he was a guitar player.
He is.
Yeah. He actually played guitar with Don Johnson.
Oh, there you go.
On Don Johnson's album.
Does that
Let it roll.
qualify?
No, not really.
They got.
That'd be like, hey, I played with Billy Bob.
Yeah. And Peter Halsapple.
I was really going somewhere else.
Peter Halsapple from REM, a band that we don't really talk about much here. Yeah.
Because they always claim it's the end of the world and they lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, well, I feel fine.
And do you know, speaking of Smokey, since it's Smokey's birthday, did you know when the Miracles released their first single, Got a Job, and it went to #1 and all that? He was only 18 years old.
Wow.
So he got fame. Yeah, he sure did. So he was only 18 years old when his fame began.
Damn.
You believe that?
Wow. I'm 51 and I'm still waiting.
Hey, Jen, I can't believe you forgot the singer from Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Who?
Or you just kind of skipped over that because you know I would
kinda
tease you about it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, who's the singer from Frankie Goes to Hollywood?
The guy
Holly
who sings for him.
Yeah, Holly Johnson.
Holly Johnson?
Yeah.
It's also Cindy Crawford's birthday.
Ooh, there you go.
Why didn't you tell me?
53.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
You like Cindy Crawford?
You don't like Cindy Crawford?
Doesn't do anything for me.
What?
She doesn't do anything for me.
Have you still seen her?
Yeah.
Like, you know how we like see like the hot chicks from back in the day?
Yeah.
And we look at them now and we go,
Christy Brinkley, dude.
She's still looking. Christy Brinkley. Yeah, I give Christy Brinkley an A.
I mean, that's my thing.
Plus.
That's my comparison. I mean,
I'll give Christy an A plus, and I'll give Cindy an A because they both look still freaking great.
She does absolutely nothing for me.
Thanks a lot for talking about them too, by the way.
Sidney Poitier.
I'm sorry, I'm having a little things going on in my pants here.
I hear that.
All right,
my!
I think I'm good. All right, go ahead. What?
Sidney Poitier.
Now that's
Sidney
a man, so I can. Okay, I'm.
Sidney Poitier.
I'm coming back.
92.
Is he really?
Holy shit!
Sidney Poitier.
Really?
92.
Just saying that name is just all. It's a cool name to say, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he loved it.
Yeah. Now, on this day, how about on February 19th, 1972, Paul McCartney, got a little mixed in with some controversy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He
When
accidentally slip and have sex with Yoko.
Don't know. Thank God he didn't do
I'm
that.
asking, you know.
Yeah. No, I don't think he would even have enough alcohol on this earth that would got into Paul to do that.
Not enough
But anyway, he released Give Ireland Back to the Irish
There you go.
on this day, and the BBC bans it.
What?
Yep. Yep.
They banned it.
They banned it. They said, no, Paulie.
Just no.
Can't do it.
Just no. Even I know, Sir Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Cannot do that.
We had enough of political bullshit with your other buddy there. That's why he's no longer with us. No, actually, it's not the reason. But excuse me, I had some broccoli for dinner. Harry Nilsson started a 4-week run on this day in 1972.
Is he like the Nielsen rating guy?
No, different guy.
Ozzy and Harriet?
No, different guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was
Still not
number
getting
one
it
singles
right.
chart from his version of the Badfinger song "Without You."
Badfinger.
Yay.
On this day, 1972, the greatest Led Zeppelin appeared at the Memorial Drive in Australia.
Good for them.
Yeah.
At the first American Music Awards in 1974, on February 19th, Kiss. What?
None.
Okay.
Not.
Al Green's "Living for You"
Okay. He is.
thought he was
that
dead.
Nice. Not
Wins
not
the-
living for me anymore.
wins the favorite album for soul and R&B.
Oh, good for him.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Smokey was also involved in that.
Oh, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Natalie Cole wins an Academy Award on this day
Nice.
for "Sophisticated Lady."
Oh, there you go.
She got the best R&B female vocal performance that year.
Excellent.
Barry Manilow, that is, also wins a Grammy for "I Write the
I
Songs."
went straight to Barry Gibb.
Yep.
That's what you're thinking, right?
Yeah.
That's why I went to Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow won "I Write the Songs" that year.
Really?
I write the songs that
Anyway.
Make us die. Can we move forward, please?
I write the songs.
Ric Flair turned 70.
Do you mind? I was singing Barry Manilow.
That's why I stopped.
Why did you stop me?
Because there's more important news. Go ahead, Jen,
especially
please.
over a classic like that.
Jen, please.
What?
What are you saying?
I've already said
I
it.
happen to like that song by Barry.
Said something about Ric Flair.
Ric Flair turned 70.
Woo! Woo!
That's why I didn't want to repeat it. But yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Man for Man.
Nice.
Not
Man for
Not
Man?
Man for Man.
No, not the porn
Manfred
thing.
Man.
Manfred
That's-
Man.
Manfred Man.
Yeah, no, that's.
Do you know Carrot Top's only 54?
He looks
What?
like he's.
Looks like
80.
105.
Carrot Top is 54?
Yeah.
He
That's
looks
all that
so gross.
surgeries that he's had. I mean,
Yeah.
He's a carrot. Ew.
ugh.
Actually, they. You remember that great song? If you hear Bruce Springsteen's version of it, because he's the one that actually wrote it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stop.
Bruce Springsteen. Remember that great song "Blinded by the Light"?
Yeah.
Well, that was, of course, remade by Manfred Mann.
Yeah.
And it went #1 on the American Pop Singles Chart.
Yeah, I don't think
It didn't do shit for Bruce.
I was gonna say, I don't even think he even cracked the top 20 with that.
Yeah, it didn't do nothing for Bruce.
Nothing.
No, nothing. Nothing at all. Let's see what else we got here. Ozzy Osbourne.
Hey.
No, actually,
No?
yeah, Ozzy.
Okay.
We could
Sure.
talk about it. Well, how about Diana Ross first?
Okay.
Her accountant, Glenn Cannery, pleaded guilty to taking cash from Diana Ross's bank account.
Ooh.
Not cool.
No.
Not cool.
Not good at all.
You hear what I'm
man.
saying, all right? Not
Okay.
cool. And we'll have some more history for you later on in the show. All right?
Okay.
I'm going to hold on to some of it for you.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay.
Oh, it was
'Cause we're
like
getting ready for classic
anticipation.
album, ladies and gentlemen. Jen, you got anything else to add before we get into classic album?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
I am positive.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I like having to wait.
No, you don't. Why are you lying? Why
The
is you lying?
anticipation.
Anticipation, constipation.
Really?
Nice. You even had to splat at the end.
It's all about the timing.
Yeah. All right, so I'm getting ready to do classic album for you. I didn't post it. I apologize. I didn't have enough time
boy,
today.
here
I was
we
very
go.
busy. Shut up. I got to start doing things on Tuesday to be ready for
the week before.
Wednesday.
Not really of the week
Yeah.
before. Come on now. Cheese whiz. He was being smart.
Did you say cheese whiz?
Cheese whiz, yes.
Ooh, there you go.
I like chocolate milk.
Yeah.
And French fries.
So, Jen's going to enjoy the name of this album.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
You're going to enjoy the name of this
Or is
album.
it a slight description?
Oh, yeah. Could be. Could be a description. It could mean...
Ouch.
It could mean...
No, I don't think
it could mean dangerous road. It could mean something sexual.
Oh, my. On this show? No, not on this show.
Something sensual.
Did you play the disclaimer?
And
I don't remember if I did.
And
Hold on.
if
Let me
you're saying
check
it to
where I say
me-
this next word.
If you're saying it to me,
Uh-huh.
it will most likely turn into something sexual.
No.
Probably.
This program contains adult material and language. Listener discretion is advised.
Thanks a lot, Dot.
There
You're
we
fucking
go.
great.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Gosh darn it.
Excellent.
That was peachy keen, swell, fine, and dandy.
Yeah. Anyway, our classic album of the week is Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi's. Jovi's. Bon Jovi's.
Bon Jovi's ovaries.
Bon Jovi's. Yeah.
Bon Jovi's ovaries.
Bon Jovi's.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was gross.
Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet.
Like to
album.
apologize, John.
That was the album that took Bon Jovi over the top. Bon Jovi was opening for bands when this album came out, and when it soared and had four hits. It soared. It soared.
No, sword, not sword.
It soared through the charts. And
Sorry, he said that thing.
Oh, yeah.
took Bon Jovi over the mountain. He said, I ain't opening. I ain't opening for nobody anymore. I am going to go on my own tour. And he did for the next 2 years, burning out the band to take off for a full solid year before they made their next album.
Oh,
So,
man.
Yeah.
Church.
Yeah. So I'm going to shut up, get into...
Let me play
Shut
one
up,
of the,
you face.
play one of their songs.
This is the song, la 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 la.
And sorry, people, that... Oh, excuse me. Freaking drooling.
You're okay?
No, I'm not. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
Losing control.
So anyway, I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to let you listen to the pre-recording of myself telling you the story between...
Oh, you can't do it live?
No,
Not
not
with
with
us
you
here.
two. No, I cannot. I decided that a long time ago. So here you go. Classic album of the week. Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet.
Oh, my.
Welcome to Classic Album of the Week. This week is Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet. Released on August 18th, 1986 on Mercury Records. Recorded at Little Mountain Sound Studios in Vancouver, British Columbia. This was the album that put Bon Jovi on the map. Not yet superstars, they've decided to go a little bit commercial from the two heavier albums that they put out previous. Even though them two albums were really good albums, the band did not get any recognition or popularity until Slippery When Wet came out. The band even went as far as hiring Desmond Child, who is as a collaborator for the album, who is a great songwriter. Having 4 hit songs off the album helped Bon Jovi reach the success. Songs like You Give Love a Bad Name, Living on a Prayer, Want It Dead or Alive, and Never Say Goodbye. Much of the album was written by John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora. You Give Love a Bad Name, Living on a Prayer, Without Love, and I Die For You were co-written by Desmond Child. Wild in the Streets was Bon Jovi alone. This was the first time Desmond Child worked with John and Richie. He came to New Jersey where they worked on the 4 songs in Sambora's mother's basement. Once they went out on tour for this album, they were selling out everywhere they went. The band was opening up for bands in previous years, but the band's popularity soared so high that they were put on their own tour, selling out everywhere, burning the band out because they stayed on tour for this album for 2 years, burning the band out, who took a really long break after the tour. This album is what put Bon Jovi on the map. It's a great album. It's the album that I really wasn't into this kind of metal yet. I was more into the heavy metal, but like I said, as you heard many times on my show, if you heard my radio show previous years, I said it many a times. Going to my first Bon Jovi concert to pick up a chick